It's a groove. The riff. A fucking riff. I dig. This record is it's pretty damn great. It's Elder, for those of you that have heard us talk fucking very highly of this band in the past. And their new record dropped today. It's Innate Passage.
Pretty decent so far from what I've heard.
The musicality is pretty fucking amazing. But it sounds like prog metal, kind of.
Getting scared.
Yeah. We have been left and abandoned before by bands going prog.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, prog as in P-R-O-G,
yeah.
like progressive
metal.
Okay,
yes.
very good.
Yeah, so the shit that like has numerous...
Sorry, trying to make sure I'm tracking.
Oh, you're good. You're good. But the shit that has like multiple time changes and fucking musicality that's through the roof and everything else, and
usually lyrics about fantastic creatures and where to find them.
If they have lyrics, a lot of prog bands, but that's the shit that Opeth is doing nowadays. It's the shit that yes, people always throw Rush in that camp. That's fine. Not necessarily metal, but prog rock.
Yeah.
And I appreciate them, but again, after Opeth was like one of the heaviest fucking bands out there, let's call it what it is. When Opeth was at their peak of like fucking serious metal, they were too heavy for me. And then they took that left turn right into prog and went, what? And then like 10, 12 years later, then I would go back and listen to their really heavy shit and go, well, why aren't they doing this now?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Well, that's why you got to go see them live. You want to hear the classics.
Yeah, because you were saying they actually are playing shit off like Blackwater Park live.
We were talking where it's like, they probably don't do that shit anymore. They just don't do it as much, but I guess they still do it.
Yeah.
Which is a good reason to go see them. I mean, I'd sit through an hour of their new shit to hear 45 minutes of the old shit.
Yeah. I don't know. Are they doing to that amount, that volume?
No,
yeah.
I mean, they did Blackwater Park and your the Immortal song. Okay. Each one of those is well over 10 minutes.
Yeah, 12, 14-minute songs, yeah. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that Your Arms, My Immortal, Your Arm, what the fuck ever, is like about 15.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You got to really love a band song to be able to listen to it for over 10 minutes.
They're not catering to millennials and younger. I'm just going to leave it at that.
They might be.
The people that's like,
you
know what I want to do?
Shit.
I want to get high and listen to a 1 hour long album that has 2 songs.
That sounds horrifying.
Fucking
Even
Moon
as
Sorrow.
a stoner.
Moon
I'm
Sorrow.
a stoner.
What about Man of War? They put out an album that has...
I might smoke too much sativa. Maybe that's the problem.
There you go. You need to calm that shit down.
Yeah, I'm a
little. Slow
I'm
your roll.
I'm a little excited most of the time.
Mead Metal MMA podcast. Brandon, Krista, and myself get together and aggravate the anti-science community all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, Brandon set him off last time.
I did it. I finally did it.
Ooh, I want to hear about this.
Well, he threw. We made fun of flat earthers for like 10 minutes or so.
Oh no!
And he put it in the title. And there's an asshole that out there just trolls shit online.
Are you serious? Someone came after you?
Yep.
Yes.
Engaged in a long conversation with her friend Jack. And
I'd never reciprocated any type of conversation.
I gave the podcast a thumbs up and said, fuck it, that's Brandon's problem. Although the guy did put a time signature down, that was my opinion, because I'd said you can do experiments with your children from your house to prove that the Earth is not flat, and he had a problem with that.
Oh, well.
Look, if I get like one like United or Southwest or Delta pilot, like there's like, yeah, man, this bitch is flat. Okay, I might be on board, maybe. But don't go dragging somebody out of Panamania. It's got to be a real commercial pilot.
Agreed. Agreed.
You know why? Because from their altitude, they know what the fuck is up.
Exactly. Oh, that's
because
so
their
crazy.
entire equipment and their very lives exist dependent upon GPS, which is out in an geosynchronous orbit around the Earth and supplying us with our abilities with our phones to know where we're at any given fucking time and all this other shit. Instead of like a weird, like, I don't know, like field of weird things over a flat Earth.
Well, that's
government.
what I'm saying. I'm like, you can't have an orbit without a round object. This is where I get the most confused.
I don't know. Don't because he'll start supplying links and shit.
No, he never will. Every time you ask for fucking proof on this asshole, just like, well, I'm still waiting for proof from you.
Can I literally take a shit on these links?
Yeah.
Sure. You can do whatever you want to these links.
Yeah. Well, okay, Brandon might be right. I don't know. I kind of wrote the guy off. I'd forgot about it until it's like, oh, wait. We had a little bit of a controversial one last time.
I was more entertained by him and Jack fucking going at it.
Yeah.
That brought me great joy.
Yeah. As it should.
Yeah, this motherfucker has not supplied dick.
And his YouTube channel's nothing but flat earth shit. And like, what, 8 of them, 10 of them, some shit? I don't know. From years ago, too.
Sorry, I'm a round earther. Pardon me.
I'm
my French.
I'm an earther.
I'm what you call a critical thinker.
I'm what you call gravity. Makes things round. Interesting how that works.
Isn't it a little fucking strange that, I mean, where's the proof? Well, I was actually just listening to a podcast the other day on Galileo and his issues with the fucking church. Maybe this guy's a religious nutter.
Yeah, apparently,
Yes.
if you believe,
but in a weird throwback, right?
Yes.
if you believe the Earth is round, you're a globaloid. That's what he called me.
A
I'm
globaloid.
a globaloid. You know what? I'll take it.
Maybe. Well, I don't know. Maybe a Decepticon. I think I'm good with that one since we're talking about things that are utterly fictitious. So.
Which my only retort was, I prefer to be called a globus, partner, or rational. Both are acceptable.
Partner.
A partner.
With a D. Partner.
A partner.
Like I'm greeting you at this big Western eatery.
Oh, well.
We
We're not
are.
trying to necessarily troll that guy.
Why not?
Just what he believes in. I don't know.
I want to. Fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Or girl. I don't know.
because-
I don't know what the sex of this individual is.
Well,
but
they
this
changed-
person's an idiot.
Chances
They-
are they're a dude. Sorry,
They
not
changed,
sorry.
they changed their name because I saw an initial comment. I'd gotten some kind of an alert, and then then when I got around to fucking actually looking at it, I was like, that's not the same name that popped up in my alert. But I don't know.
It's a man.
It's
Just
a man.
saying.
It's a man.
Sorry.
It's a man,
Hate to be
baby.
a typical bitch, but it's a man.
Now that's going to be the one that's like, well, why is it always got to be men? Why can't it be ladies too?
What can't ladies be dumb and stuff?
Honestly, gender
Or
don't
we just keep it to ourselves.
gender don't matter there.
Cheers.
That's just flat out fucking stupidity.
So this is the day after T-Day fucking podcast right here. You know, the best holiday on the calendar. Did you have a good day?
I ate lots of food.
Yes. Well, I
that's
think
my
all of
favorite
us
part.
did, yeah.
Well, because I don't actually celebrate the day, like the history of the day. I just eat the
Thanksgiving.
food.
Oh, well, it's like, it's go time. It's a fucking.
Thank you.
It's a
for,
green flag for fucking. Let's throw
food.
down on 5,000
Yeah.
calories. I'm all
Correct.
about that.
Yeah.
Correct. That's the part I like. I don't ascribe to the rest of it. I don't
Yeah.
know. They told us it was something about natives and pilgrims getting together and eating, but I've heard in recent history that it's actually about like a massacre and stuff. And so,
I don't know.
Anyway, I just eat turkey and have too much dessert.
Yeah, I
and,
don't put any thought into it.
and eat lots of food. Yeah, that's actually me as well. I don't think about
It
the
doesn't
history
really
so much.
deserve a lot of thought.
No,
necessarily.
it's a food holiday I eat.
Oh yeah, and I'm a home cook, so it's kind of my jam.
It's your,
Fuck.
you're an aficionado, that's for sure.
It was about like 5 hours in the kitchen, and I did have seconds. So I don't know, like maybe 30 minutes at the
Doesn't
table.
that feel weird? Like how it culminates so quickly?
Yeah, but totally fucking worth it.
Yeah? Good. I'm
It's
glad to hear
just,
that.
it's like, no. I don't give a shit if it's like 10 hours. That would have been still worth it.
Still worth
but,
it?
Yeah.
Thank God.
I don't know. I've just got a knack for a couple of things. Gravy being one of them.
Yeah.
I think if you can make good gravy, I think you're probably going to go far in life.
Indeed.
Except for me. Brandon dined over yesterday. I think it turned out all right. B plus, huh?
I agreeable. I'd say agreeable, acceptable.
Like kindergarten, satisfactory instead of unsatisfactory.
That's fair. Did Grandma make it?
She did not.
I hope you packed her a fat plate.
Yes, I
Courtesy
did.
of this individual right over here.
Yes, I did.
Hell yeah.
The interesting thing is, and I know I wasn't fucking around because usually I'll get like a 14, 15-pound bird. I got a 13, not like I really downsized
Sure.
a lot.
Well,
but
I heard it was kind of hard this year to get big birds.
no, they actually, I was
you
trying to find
okay?
one that fit in my fucking pan was
Oh,
my thing.
shit.
So,
Okay.
and 14 fits like a glove, a little too tight actually. 13 is about perfect. So, No, all that is left now is a leg quarter,
That's
so a leg
good.
and a thigh,
Excellent.
and 2 wings, which are probably going to find the trash can,
Or maybe you'll grace Miles with a little bit.
Yeah,
of
maybe the dog can have some turkey.
It's time, boy.
Little fucker had plenty yesterday.
Oh,
by
I'm
the
sure
way,
he did. I'm sure he got super fat and still begged for more.
It's a simple holiday because it doesn't require any thought. I don't have to really. I'm not celebrating it for heritage.
Correct.
Now, some people do.
Yes.
And I get it. Some folks, the First Nations community, whatever, in Canada, they always have a problem with the Canadian Thanksgiving for the same reason Native Americans in this country have that
a problem
issue.
with this Thanksgiving,
Like,
sure.
you're celebrating something that didn't really. Well, how about? I hate to be an asshole, but how about we go? Fuck. I'm just trying to live. I'm just trying to live, man.
Enjoy my life. Yeah. No, I've really, literally, separated, I guess, myself from the original concept.
Yeah.
To this
Columbus
whole,
Day's got to go fuck itself.
Yes.
But
100%.
Thanksgiving's
Thanksgiving's
fine.
Yeah, I think so.
Allow me to have my gluttony.
Yeah,
because the day after that, then we move into the other fucking one of the other original sins that these Christian folks have.
Exactly.
Yeah,
all of them, huh?
All of them, right? Yeah, the holidays are about all them sins.
That's right, all the good ones at least. Gotta have those good ones.
Isn't it fun to be a member of a death-affirming kind of a belief system, though?
I'm so glad that I'm not a Christian.
The ultimate truth.
Oh well, I'm not here to bash that shit.
No,
either.
enjoy your.
Do what you got to do.
Just
know that you come for me, I'm coming for you.
That's right. Don't
Because
shit a shitter.
history says I better keep my head on a fucking swivel.
Normally I stay at home, but some folks have some things on their agendas that have me out at commission meetings. So if you don't want me at your commission meetings, maybe shut the fuck up.
Yeah, there's been no bad history of witches in this country. What are you talking about?
They've treated them all really
Yeah, we've been
nice.
treating them really great.
Great.
Really great.
Great.
It's been fantastic here.
Heretics and witches, we all fare well.
Yeah. We don't die.
Hell. Let's, I don't know how long we've been going. It feels like it's been longer than I think it has.
It's too long.
12 minutes.
Mead.
Okay. I feel
Can you
like.
tell me about some mead? I'm really curious.
Actually, let's do Mead and then we'll go to LJ. So the update on the Mead this time around, and I'm a little bit excited as well. So we started this batch November 1st, I want to say.
That's exciting.
Was it? No, because that was a fucking Tuesday. Because Halloween fell on a Monday. Did we do it right before Halloween?
Right
or
before
right
Halloween.
After? So maybe it was right before then. Okay. We pitched that yeast on that Saturday. So the 29th of October, we got that started. That's when she came to life, boys.
That's when it had a name.
And so we're at about the point, probably next week, we're going to go ahead and rack it over to secondary fermentation.
Yay.
Get that shit going into a glass carboy, and then we'll keep it from the sunlight, which is the perfect time of year. Mead batches made over winters, or started in winters, are always the best.
Best.
And it's because of sunshine.
No
I'm pretty
UV.
fucking sure that UV is absolutely the killer
UV,
of it. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
That UV light says bye.
I
bye
mean,
cells.
unless you're making an effort to keep it covered up in the summer, your batches in the winter are going to be notably
100%.
more flavorful. Yeah.
Right.
100%.
So we're going to do that, which puts our bottling timeline probably to about mid-January.
Yay.
So, yeah, it'll be the first batch we have bottled. Fuck, we were talking about that
You guys
yesterday.
haven't done it in a long
It's like
time.
2020.
I've been excited waiting for you guys to do a new batch.
Well, we've always got meat in the barrel.
I
just about.
know, but it's not the same.
It's like, man, I can't drink that shit in my living room.
Look, Kev, when I'm at home, I do a whole bottle of mead. You know what that does to a person? I can't leave the house.
we legit.
Well, you haven't tried hard enough.
Our legitimate
leave.
inventory is down to 4 fucking bottles.
Yeah, that's not good.
Lowest it's ever been.
Yeah, never been this low, and about a half a barrel, but still.
I still have a bottle of pre-pandemic liquor.
That's a weird
How
shit.
is that possible?
I know, right? And it's Troublemaker.
Oh,
It's
wow.
my baby.
Yeah, dude, this is the guy that's like, I'm gonna take that home and ravage it tonight.
Oh no, see, I'm mule. I love to do a mulled. You guys have
Mold?
such great, yeah, mold.
Mold mead.
Mold, not
A mold mule.
Yeah, a mold mule. No, a mold mead.
Yeah,
It's very nice.
Yeah, I would guess so. We don't really, I don't know.
You're not a mole.
Closest thing I did was put some Troublemaker in a coffee cup and heat it in the microwave for a bit.
We did. We have warmed it before,
Okay,
but not
molded.
with like citrus
I
and
put
cinnamon
fruits and shit
and clove
in there. Yeah, the
and,
bullshit. You got to put the stuff in there.
All the stuff. All
We
them stuffs.
infuse it with that while it's turning into liquor.
Yes, but
And then when you warm it up,
I take it.
it's all there, man.
Cranberry and orange is what I did.
That's
last
actually a
time.
pretty
That was
good
really
point because
nice.
it sort of comes off as mold a little bit, and that's
can.
just because that's how we make it.
Yeah, I like that.
So anyway, but that's mid-January. We're going to immediately begin another batch right after we rack that one.
Nice.
So
That'll be-
that'll be a barrel batch. So
Hey, that's
Gotta
because
keep
by
the
the
barrel
time
happy.
that's done, it's
Gotta
going to be
keep
ready to
the
go.
barrel
So,
full.
yeah.
That's right.
Hey, so let's go ahead and get the metal update for the week. Get the lowdown. What's going down with LJ from C-Town?
And welcome back, everyone, to another metal portion of the Mead, Metal, and MMA podcast. I'm LJ, your host, as usual, and today I've got a list of interesting bands and albums that I think you need to check out. If not today, then at least before you die, which you never know when it could be, so maybe you should check these bands out. The first band on here, I know I'm going to pronounce their name wrong or butcher it in some fashion, so I'm gonna try to pronounce it and then spell it. Lycotonon, Lykotonon, and the album is called Promethean Pathology, and it is very metal. If you're looking for something heavy, this is your go-to. I couldn't put it down. It's one of those ones that actually, when I was listening to it, like usual, it's so fucking good that I just want to sit there and listen to the whole thing. But I've got a job to do, and I've got to tell the masses about how fucking epic this was. So, first album, straight out the gate, definite recommend. Check this out. Next up on this list is a band called Spirit World, and their album is called Death Western. Now, it's cool because it subverts your expectations twice. First of all, the intro track sounded like it was actually the soundtrack to like a spaghetti western, and then it kicked in with some really heavy shit that just absolutely floored me. I'm telling you, man, they got some good music coming out. I just love this. I've never even heard of Spirit World until now. There's a lot of bands I'm barely hearing about. That's kind of what's cool about doing this gig, is I get to just discover new shit. So I think you should discover new shit too, and pick up Death Western by Spirit World right fucking now. Do it now! Sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you. Just got really excited. Okay. Speaking of bands that are absolutely flooring my shit right now, there's a band called She Said Destroy. I don't know why anyone would pick a fucking stupid, dumbass band name like that. But their album is called Bleeding Fiction 2. That's Roman numeral 2. Child of Tomorrow. And wow, this is actually pretty good. Apparently they're from Norway, because the YouTube channel is She Said Destroy Norway. It says like, it sounds like he's saying that she wants him to destroy Norway. Jesus, I cannot speak. But that's interesting though. She Said Destroy. So go ahead and check them out. They're extremely fucking heavy. I was another band that subverted my expectation because I heard the intro all gentle and acoustic, and I thought, oh, this is gonna be some fuck. And then it got heavier than fuck, and my eardrums started orgasming, and that's when I knew we were on to something. So there you go. She Said Destroy. Bleeding Fiction 2. Child of Tomorrow. I think I'm just gonna list one more band on here because there isn't a whole lot else outside of re-releases and compilations on this list. So, this last band is called Our Eclipse. No, sorry, it's called Our Mirage. The album is called Eclipse. And I think this band represents where music is going, in terms of metal at least. And it really does have this little, like, it's like a yin-yang effect. There's a soft side to it and a heavy side to it. Where it's soft, it's really soft, and where it's heavy, it's really heavy. Definitely worth checking out. And I'm really proud of this list. Whoever works at Loudwire has their shit together. It's not all black metal, and it's not all not metal, so hey, there you go. Somebody has their shit together. Anyways, I've got to go because I'm running on fumes as I haven't slept. So take care, everybody. Enjoy your day, week, whatever, and rock the fuck on. Laters. See ya.
This is high karate aftershave. If a man uses too much, he's asking for trouble, and usually finds it. Because just one whiff drives women wild. Makes men irresistible. Fortunately, every pack of High Karate contains indispensable instruction on self-defense. High Karate aftershave. Be careful how you use it.
That's the High Karate. High Karate.
So is that
I didn't
the
realize-
Old Spice of the 70s?
Well, Old Spice was the Old Spice of the 70s,
Oh,
but this shit
is
was
it that old?
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
fucking Old Spice? I think that's some shit back to the 50s or 60s, I want to say, or some shit. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know.
I need to do some history searching.
Yeah, that's actually, I don't know. It's been around as long as I've been alive, and I've been alive a long time. So, High Karate was like, it's like, well, we like Old Spice, but we also like gasoline.
Oh.
You know? So,
And also, we got to say that the high is spelled H-A-I.
yes. Oh, no, it's not. It's not like somebody has been smoking a little reefer and throwing some hands. It ain't that kind of High Karate.
To quote Wikipedia here, High Karate was a budget aftershave and cologne for men that was sold in the United
I
States
like the budget.
aftershave.
The budget part is my favorite.
and the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
That probably explains the short man, really big woman chasing thing. That's a very
Yeah, if
British.
you want to Google that commercial, or not Google it, fucking search YouTube for it. It's just like High Karate. It's the first thing that comes up. So they did a series of them with that big chick chasing that
Really?
guy down.
That
yeah.
is an intriguing trope. The little man with a big woman.
Big woman's
it's
like,
such
I
a-
gotta have him. You know,
It's so
the shit that never
strange.
ever happens.
I know. I don't
that man's
understand.
wearing new High Karate Oriental Lime.
Jesus.
And his lips are still red from drinking Hawaiian punch.
But
Gotta have him.
But I smell booze too, so I know he's using that to cover up the cheap liquor.
That's it.
Yikes.
The Achilles heel of the big lady, the short man,
Cheeto dust on his fingers.
wearing polyester suits.
Brutal.
Just smells hot.
I don't think being taller makes you have less sense.
No.
I'm just going to leave it at that.
Well, it takes longer for the blood to get up there.
I guess so.
Taller women sexier?
They have longer legs.
Yeah, but I
It
think
depends.
it does, right? I mean, to a degree. I'm good to like 6. Brett, how tall is too tall?
Yeah.
For a woman?
Yeah.
Yep.
They're all the same size laying down.
Oh, okay. All right. That guy go fuck himself.
Resident
I like
expert
this
Brett Bedinger.
All of them is
logic.
right.
See, that's how I feel about that.
So, my first steady relationship, she was 4'11".
My first wife was 4'11".
Yeah. Then I went to like 5'6". And then when I went to Colorado, God, she probably had like an inch or two on me.
Yeah. Taller's a little different, but I'm not.
It
opposed.
was.
But you
I
start
was a
talking,
little lost,
You
I
start
gotta
talking
admit.
about fucking half a head taller, though. Now we're talking something different.
Yeah, but then that
I'm
opened.
only 5'5", and I've been with guys shorter than me. So just for some perspective.
Damn. At least you're a kind soul to the horse racing
I
community.
like short kings. What can I say? Kind of like Brett said, they're all the same height laying down. Except actually they're not, because there's something else to consider.
They're all pink on the inside.
Exactly. Thank you.
Oh. Shit almighty.
I've never older than me.
Oh, I've been
Definitely older
almost
than me.
I've been almost exclusively till I started getting old, and it's like, oh no. We
but-
go on the other side of the fence.
It wasn't on purpose. That's just kind of how it worked out. You know?
I've gone really aggressive.
I know what I'm getting
older.
Brandon for his birthday.
Thankfully, not
Aggressively older.
aggressively younger, but yeah, very aggressively.
You got to hit a certain age before you can go aggressively younger.
Yeah, you got it. Yes, correct.
That's it.
'Cause
Coming up
otherwise
New
it,
Year's Eve, I was like, I need an escort about 42.
That'd be okay. I'm only thinking of myself now.
I was like, these guys buying me ladies?
Yeah.
I knew it
He's
kept y'all
excited.
around for something.
Because you're exotic.
Actually, we called the lady from Vegas with the paddle. She's
Oh.
coming.
Well, she better bring that purse of hers.
I don't even remember the name of this,
You know, say
this
that
brewery.
you're
The
giving
Hofbrau House.
Yes, the Hofbrau
you're
House.
giving Brandon his Make-A-Wish
I
fucking
know,
thing.
that's fine. We can make it happen.
I know. Am I fucking dying? Is this why y'all are doing this for me? Am I dying? Are y'all going to kill me? Because if you are, I prefer a quick one behind the ear. All right.
Fine, I got you, bro.
Thank you.
No
Thank you very
problem.
much. Either that or I'm going to climb the radio tower by my house
No,
and
no,
just
no,
leap
no.
off
We'll
it.
make it quick. We'll help you out.
So about that metal.
Indeed.
Yeah. There was some.
LJ's got a different taste in look. Actually, his is probably more truthful than ours.
Yeah.
I mean, we're definitely into a lot of metal, but it's a lot more of subgenre metal. Where that guy is pretty clean with just straight up, anywhere from kind of hair metal to fucking kind of really
Are you guys
grind metal, right?
snooty metal fans? Like
No.
melodic metal?
I think we're.
I was like, what genre is that?
I think we're.
I don't think there is a genre.
Is there some snooty metal? Actually, there is. That's called metal as a genre itself.
Oh, interesting. I like that perspective.
It's problematic.
It can be an issue.
But LJ's into a lot of shit from, like I said, from hair metal to really heavy shit that's a little more than I care for.
Interesting. I like
Yeah,
that
he's got a
yours.
broader perspective, which is why he's the guy that does this shit.
That is
so.
the show. Yeah, or that part of the show.
And been doing it a long time.
Long
Fucking
been
time.
a couple
like 2
years,
or 3
right?
years, yeah.
Pre-pandemic, I think is when
It
we
has
started.
been.
Yeah,
It's been.
It has been.
Can you? It's been yourself.
No.
That's lame.
Yeah.
Why not?
That ain't fun.
Because then you could just, give yourself Point Gryffindor every time because you'd fucking say it and then call yourself.
Should.
You say it and then call it on yourself. What the fuck is that? No. You know what? If that's okay, you also can wrestle with yourself.
No one
over
said
here.
it wasn't sad.
Hey.
I just said it was a possibility.
As long as you're not doing it in public, you can wrestle yourself all you want.
You go right on ahead and carry on like you're wrestling some invisible man. Go ahead.
I'd buy that movie. I think I've bought that movie. So, yeah.
What treasures do you have this week?
Really, it's God. If you're looking to me for treasure, man, Woo. Got some bad news. Bad news.
Okay.
I don't have any.
Okay. Well, don't you put that smoke on me? You said bad news.
Well, the bad news is the lack.
The no news. No news and bad news are very different.
Let me think.
Fucking almost oppositional, I would say.
Let me think. I had to kick someone out of my job
Oh, God.
because they called a coworker a fat bitch.
Well, that's pretty metal.
Yeah. And then he came back the next day.
And did you tell him he was a fat bitch and he had to leave?
I wasn't there.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't take kindly to people fucking verbally assaulting my coworkers, especially if they're ladies.
Because you have that code of the West.
Yeah. And I'm the oldest one fucking there. I got to set an example for these kids. Oh, God.
I know, isn't that horrifying that we have to be the example that we want to see in the world? Barf.
I did teach somebody.
Same, but I work by myself, so.
Well, yeah, you and Doc are pretty much steadfast, so I don't know.
Yeah, you don't think of one without the other. Well, when it comes to
I
radio.
guess you guys can show good. You guys show good shit on the radio. I don't know. Do kids even listen to the radio?
I don't know. I've never revealed I work in radio, but I think people already knew.
Sorry.
You're good.
We made it 5 years, bro.
Has it been 5 already?
I'm the worst. I don't keep secrets well unless
No,
you
that
tell
one-
me to keep a secret.
No, that one's actually fine.
really
that one's
bad.
actually fine because of the fact is it's, yeah. Which, by the way, actually check out my YouTube channel where I do nothing but guitar shit, so.
Hell yeah. If you sub to this bullshit under the channel suggestions, wherever the fuck that might be, Kevin Robbins pops up.
It does.
And for good reason.
All my guitar shits. And get on there and give me thumbs ups, give me love, give me mouth love
Oh,
in public.
Public mouth love.
that sounds like fun.
God damn.
Well, it's
that under
it's
the
post-pandemic. I feel that's a post-pandemic flex.
Yeah.
And then when you're done beating off on Kevin's page,
Oh.
you come back to ours and you put it on the Piss podcast because we're trying to hit 20K here.
We're getting close.
Is it close to 20K?
Yes.
We love the Piss
I'm
podcast. That was
going
our best
for the
podcast
tally
yet.
here.
I feel like we're completely missing a genre of
I feel like
podcast
maybe we
could
should
do.
talk about water sports more frequently.
It rarely happens in a public setting that has to do with metal.
I mean,
That could have been any other genre of music, and we would have brought it up in passing, but we wouldn't have talked about it.
Passing.
really,
Passing.
I feel like it's the most appropriate genre for water sports.
Metal?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm biased. I don't know. It just seems appropriate. I'm like, I'm in a dungeon and listening to industrial music or metal.
Fuck dungeon and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
So, Krista, you want to put a number in there you think we're at right now?
Oh, really? Are we still counting on this?
Oh, yeah, I stopped when we hit 10 grand, but now we're doing it again.
I was going to say 10K. We're over that?
Yes, we are.
15.
I'm going to say 19-1.
Oh, shit.
19,911 views.
Holy shit!
Damn.
And 40 thumbs up. That's actually the more impressive stat, in my
thumbs
opinion.
Up. They like the piss.
40 people are like, yep, they got it.
Oh, you guys talking about piss for over an hour? I'm a fan. Thumbs up.
I usually just thought it was because people were coming in and be like, oh, man, that's an hour-long loop of the piss video? I want to watch that. Oh, it's not?
Oh, you assholes. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, and then we have a flat earther bust our fucking haggis like a year later. What the fuck?
Fuck that guy.
No, well,
That
he'll
guy
never
can seriously suck ass.
He'll never meet up to the piss. But yeah, get us to 20 grand. We'll do something fancy.
I have a funny feeling by the
we'll
time
do it,
you get
we'll do a
this
real
shit,
piss podcast.
By the time you get this shit uploaded, I bet we're already over 20,000 tonight.
I know. Hey, Flat Earth cocksucker, go watch the piss podcast and then come back.
And then come back.
And then do whatever it is you feel like you need.
I'd like to think it's our wisdom that drew them to that podcast like a moth to the flame.
Who knows more about pissing on people in front of a live audience?
I
guess
Brass
it's
against. Apparently, the answer is brass against. For all of you players of fucking, what was that? Fucking Trivial Pursuit out there.
For those of you playing the home game.
The Piss Podcast. Yeah, that's the one.
That's my baby boy. That's
so
my
does MMA
bouncer.
still suck, or what are they doing?
Okay, now MMA is a little weird. I was going to leave it to Brandon to explain this one because the champion at light heavyweight division just gave up his belt.
Oh,
just gave it up.
He said
here's back. I don't need it.
Oh,
well,
No.
It wasn't that.
what's
no,
the context? Can I get context
he
here?
blew his shoulder out pretty horrifically to the point where he's going to be out over a year. And instead of holding up a whole division and having interim titles and all this other bullshit, dude's a proper warrior. He's like, here's your belt.
That's some fucking honor.
Yeah.
Because there's some other people who'd be like, fuck you. You're going to have to come and tell me. You're going to have that fight for interim. And then I'm still going to be demanding to stay here. And then I'll not be able to fight the interim champ. And then they'll be the champ. And then I'll get stripped then. But I'm going to be able to make all this money until then.
Right.
This guy went, I'm going to be out over a year. Fucking, I can't do this.
How am I going to be a champion?
Yeah,
Yuri Prochazka.
Yuri Prochazka, yeah.
That motherfucker, I already liked him. I like him even more now. When he comes back, a year from now or however long it takes, I'll be rooting for that.
Hell yeah. That division, I don't see any big changes on the horizon anytime soon. So
might get another Rusky as champ.
Fuck. We don't want that. We don't want that.
Now, we boo Russian.
Sorry,
fighters.
the government, not the people.
Yeah.
I actually
clarify.
have the unenviable position of the support of the government and against the people. No. No.
Follow the rules.
No, actually all things Russian can basically go fuck itself. And if you're still there and you're listening to this, let me just say you're an amazing human being that has a lot of problems.
And we welcome you.
You need to figure out how to get the fuck to Georgia or Azerbaijan.
We speak your name.
Sorry, we mean Georgia, the country, not the state.
No.
You don't want to go there.
You don't want to go to Georgia. You do not. You don't.
Do not go there.
But yeah, so now our new main event for the pay-per-view is going to be Jan Blachowicz going against the guy we were just ball busting, Magomedov Ankalev. Close you're going to get out of me.
I hate to be that guy, but I go non-Russian in every fight now.
Except for Pyotr Yan.
If it's a Russian and Dolph Lundgren.
Now, I will always root for Dolph Lundgren. Always.
But yeah, I'm doing my own personal boycott. If you're a Russian fighter, fuck you.
That's why I'm not watching the World Cup. Well, not Russia, but
You know, leaning just in and speaking a few words, sound like you're underwater. There you go. You can sit and enjoy the evening as well. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Making Kevin nervous with my behaviors.
You are.
That's why we brought out the chairs.
That's why we have chairs to sit in. Chairs.
Pardon me.
So,
If he starts standing up, then goddamn it, then Brandon's going to go, well, fuck.
like, oh, is that okay?
And I'm going to be the only one sitting down looking like a goddamn imp. These are
right.
fucking kings and queens.
There we go.
Whatever. I'm a gimp. I just like to stand, okay?
Me too. I made a career out of it.
Well, let's go ahead then and talk other MMA shit, Brandon. So John Jones heavyweight, that's been promised. 2023, and not this shit like probably a year from now. Dana White made it pretty clear it's going to be pretty early, like March, April. Who is he going to get then?
It has been said that it's either going to be Ngannou or Curtis Blades.
Ngannou's already said that he's never going to fight this promotion again.
They're still trying to get him. I mean, he keeps bringing up contract negotiations, which means they're still ongoing.
Okay.
He hasn't flat out said, I'm done. Because if he says that, cool, give us that belt back, bitch. Go do whatever it is you feel like you need to do and get paid millions of dollars to do.
Some fighters that actually have some really good lineage for their wrestling on the MMA side have said that John Jones would likely out-wrestle Curtis Blades. That sounds fucking wacky to me.
No one knows fucking anything about what John Jones can do at heavyweight.
Outside of the Albuquerque police, I think you're right.
That motherfucker was batting about 220 on that evening, right?
The gentleman who, ran. I don't know.
Well, he went back to get his weed.
Oh well,
He
priorities, right?
He yelled, "Sorry, lady." I mean, come on, man.
What more do you want?
Shit. Broke her arm and stuff. I know. I'd be a little angry, but come on. He yelled, "Sorry, lady," when he went back to get his weed. Apparently,
my mouth is wide open. By the way, that's not conveyed very well on.
Apparently, cocaine and dick pills are a fucking crazy thing.
They'll put your brain in an interesting space.
We need about 5 or 6 more piss podcasts if we're going to go video.
Yeah. Sorry, not enough video. Not enough for video content.
The weird shit about John Jones, other than the fact that he was cheating, because he was using fucking like old timey fucking steroids. I guess.
Shit.
Back, the good shit.
2016, something like that.
What the fuck?
A while back, and it wasn't even Andro. It was older than that.
It started with a D, right?
I don't know, but it was something. No,
I don't know anything.
It started with a T. It was like Trumine or something like that. But it's an old fucking anabolic. So it was like, why would you do that? Well, apparently, I don't know. He might have thought that. They're like, that shit's old. Ain't nobody using it anymore. Let's stay focused on them. I don't know, but
ain't no one ever gonna find this one.
I mean,
yeah, but
there's some.
But there was that one, and that one, like being what it is and being so old school, it would still fucking show in his progressive tests. Turinabol. That's it, Turinabol. But that's the thing, is that because they would have micronutrients of that would ping him for the test.
Is it like a precursor maybe or something?
Yes. But they would. That's why he would piss hot all the time.
Of course.
And his efforts. That guy had to be cleaner than a whistle in order to be able to finally get it down to where the numbers were low enough to where they're like, okay, that shit's finally going away out of his system, and it's not doing him any benefit. Nor would it, because we're talking like over a year later.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But all that guy's been doing now is bulking. That guy's been fucking doing nothing but putting on muscle mass and lifting and fucking working cardio.
He's going to
be
and
headbutting cop cars. Don't forget.
That guy is going to be a god at 265.
I got to see it first.
Yes. Well, same.
We haven't.
But
the last few times we saw this guy fight when he was active wasn't the best.
Isn't that the thing, though, that scares the shit out of you, though? Is a guy with great cardio at fucking heavyweight?
You got to do it. You got to be fast and strong.
I want to see it.
Crazy. Now,
I really want to see him do it.
Problem is, now if Ngannou ever fights again, and if he fights John Jones, the problem is the Ngannou's fucking right hook looks effortless, but it fucking puts people in the grave.
Yeah. Yeah. God, I don't know, man. I think the time is a bigger fucking issue. Because John Jones ain't going to have to work his way up the ladder. He's going to be the fucking ladder.
An immediate title shot.
And the people he will immediately be fighting will have been doing this actively for a good while.
All right. Let me get you. Are we getting short on time? Do we need to move on, or? I don't want to run out of time. And
We're at 40 minutes.
Oh,
We
shit.
got a bit.
Oh, goddamn. Okay.
Early.
Quick. I didn't realize we were like way ahead of the curve. Okay. You people have
We got
exhausted
shit to
me.
do.
It feels long.
That's right.
So let me ask this. So Michael Chandler clearly is out of any kind of a title shot picture following getting destroyed at UFC 281.
Sure.
He immediately then calls out Conor McGregor and calls out, the BMF himself, Jorge Masvidal. If you call out Conor and you call out Masvidal, and you clearly, I think this was from DC. This was from Cormier on his fucking podcast. Cormier had said, that means you didn't mention anything about a title, and you certainly are probably outside of any kind of an idea of a title shot. That means you're looking for that big money fight. That's it. That's all he's doing. If you call out Conor McGregor, that means you want money.
And you also want a guy you could probably fuck up in about under a minute.
Well, and Conor's the guy, but that money ain't what it used to be. Well, it's the old gray goose like used to sing in fucking grade school. Speaking of grade school, can we all agree it's a little weird they had a square dancing and shit like that in the 4th grade? What the fuck was that?
Who square danced in the 4th grade?
It is a marriage. It's a weird, like, matrimonial, like...
Square dance?
Yeah.
What fucking school y'all go
I thought
to?
that was some weird fucking just banjo shit.
No.
Bilbo Baggins High?
It's like having kids doing maypole. I'm just like, cool, you're making them...
But your partner and spin them. Yeah, I mean, shit.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
In the 4th grade, I think, is when that shit
it's
was
real weird.
McGregor's pay-per-view buys. So, of course, the highest, Khabib and McGregor.
Sure.
2.4 million buys. After that, McGregor and Cowboy, 1.3.
To watch him shoulder fucking Donald Cerrone.
I remember being a little disappointed in the result and in Cowboy, goddammit. After that, Poirier McGregor 2 in Abu Dhabi 1.6.
When Conor cracked his leg, right?
No, that was the one where he actually got knocked out. Where he was being all polite and nice up to the lead up.
Oh.
And then Poirier McGregor 3, where he broke his leg in twain. That was 1.8. So, I don't know, man. Money's still there.
It is there, but you got to make it make sense. Michael Chandler just wanting money don't fucking make sense.
And I don't know if you gotta fucking make it make sense to justify Conor.
Well, but so what does Chandler do then? If you're going to say, look, man, you're not getting Masvidal, you're not getting Conor, what fight do you fucking? This guy's 2-3 in the UFC, and that's when they gave him a straight up title shot second fight in.
I say he opens up an OnlyFans and starts doing puppetry of the penis on his OnlyFans. You familiar with that, puppetry of the penis?
I need more context.
Okay, well, puppetry of the penis.
I'm like, what's puppetry of the penis?
Basically, it's a live show by these two dudes.
Yeah, it was in Vegas for a while.
Yeah, and
Is
they
it
would.
dicks?
Well, yeah.
With their little, are they
They're using their dicks to do amazing
dick
things.
like with cloth on them?
No,
Like a hand.
they just
puppet
grab they grab their dick and
oh,
then they
it's a
just
dick.
their dick.
Yeah.
But with nothing on the dick. Because you know
No.
how, like, sock puppets, you put a sock on, the hand or whatever.
Okay.
Oh, shit, it's the
my
whole
joke.
thing.
Turn your balls sideways and wrap your dick between your balls, and it looks like a fucking hamburger.
Wow.
My joke.
So this-
Okay,
Holy shit.
kind of got derailed here.
Holy fuck. Wow.
So I step
anyway.
away to go take a
Wait,
piss,
so
and
is
like
this-
everything devolves while I'm done. That's like a short amount of time.
Is
Like,
this-
what the fuck?
yeah,
I go away and make a couple health potions, and I come back to this.
Wait, is this Waiting's game, like, balls game, but
I'll
with dicks involved?
I'll explain puppetry of the penis to you after we're done.
Okay, I'm very sorry.
So yeah, bottom line, he's gonna have to make himself far more entertaining for losing. You don't get the opportunity to call your own fucking shot when you lost a fight.
And the UFC's got to be a little fucking hard on this guy. It's like, wait a minute. We get you from Bellator, and you come over and you haven't really done anything all that impressive.
I mean, the fights, like that first round with Oliveira was great.
Okay, now, I'm not going to argue that that guy doesn't have interesting fucking fights, because he makes shit very interesting.
Sure.
But he is going to get smoked by the end of that fight.
See, Eddie Alvarez was just good enough to win that belt from RDA.
Yes.
Michael Chandler just ain't good enough to win that belt from anybody.
No. And nor does he deserve another shot again for a long time.
Nah, you got it. He's going to have to work his way up the pole, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but isn't that it? You don't get the title. You know, you blow a title shot and a fucking essentially an eliminator. You blow both of those, and then you start losing other fights to other fucking guys that are maybe in the top 5, top 10. And then you start calling out money fights.
Yeah.
Chandler's gone in a fight or two, yeah? I don't know what his contract is. It sounds a little fucky, yeah? I think as my teachers used to say.
If he makes money, I think he'll be just fine. And he is a popular fighter. That's why Gaethje's still around, man.
Gaethje doesn't fight, though.
I don't think that's his fault.
No, I think it's actually...
he's in a division where, goddamn, and you're in the top 5, you may be fighting once a year just because there's too much shit going on up there.
Or less. I think he fights less than once a year. But that's the thing, too, is it that he is looking at it from the perspective, like, I'm not going to fight anybody outside the top 5. Why would I? Well, if you're in the top 5 and that's your attitude, what the fuck? Everybody 6 and down will never get a shot. So you have to open that up and you have to say, yeah, you're taking that fight.
Well, I remember fucking Gaethje being like, yeah, I want to fight, but they haven't offered me a fight.
His manager, Abdelaziz, that guy's a fucking problem. He's a problem.
Yeah, he's a cunt. He's probably a flat earther.
Well, I know he's an asshole. The flat earther shit, I don't know.
Got that little dick energy.
He's got that LDE.
That's right.
Yeah.
What is that exactly?
Little dick energy?
Or big dick energy. I think little dick energy is like a joke about the big dick energy.
Well, no, I can tell you what, to me, little dick energy is. That's some dude driving like a Hemi truck that doesn't work on a farm and doesn't need... You know what I mean? Like, it's driving unnecessarily big objects. Because you have to compensate for the lack of an object.
Like the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
Yeah.
or like a train.
I don't know. I just...
Come through, bitches!
I don't know. I guess big dick energy to me is just confidence.
Okay.
I mean, and women can even give big dick energy, as bizarre as that sounds.
I guess I've just never had it really laid out because I don't really usually care. And
sure. Well, because it's a weird, like, newfangled youngling thing.
Yeah.
You know,
my only experience with it,
you don't want to be using a lot of Gen Z language if you're my age.
I'm like, well, I don't even. It makes me uncomfortable. And
my only experience with it is at work, ladies use that term on dudes that aren't that good looking.
I agree.
But fucking act like they are. Not like in an asshole way, but just, you know.
Yeah, it's a confidence thing. You don't actually have to be quote unquote hot.
Like dudes back east, we'd call them mooks.
Ooh. I don't know about that.
Okay.
I'm not sure what a mook is. I would need some visual representations of a mook.
Usually a fat-headed...
Is that like a jamook?
A fat-headed fellow with like no neck, usually from somewhere usually either on the island or on Long Island or Jersey.
Ew, I don't know that that's that. I'm not going to equate the two.
That's a mook.
You know, this might be
oh my God.
the podcast that we've talked about dong the most.
I don't like any of that.
The Dong Cast.
Yes. We got the Piss podcast. Now we got the Dong Cast. Oh, yeah. It's going to be fun looking for a picture here.
Yeah. I'll just shove a potato down my pants.
Wait,
that's right. I'm going to run the
wait,
bathroom.
Is this the Dong Cast?
I'll just have to remember to put it in the front.
That's right. Don't Ray Finkel that shit.
No. You have to put a really good picture of dongs.
Of
this is the Dong Cast.
Yeah, that'll keep us on YouTube for a while.
That flat Earth guy will be like,
Look,
"Whoa, I'm
you
touching
can do
these
some
people now."
Lovely bananas, then, if you're afraid of using dongs.
I got real drunk and high the other night, and I kept calling it a salad bowl, not a fruit bowl. And I woke up the next morning when I realized my error and started laughing.
But that's awesome. It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
No. There are no bananas in a salad bowl, man.
No.
No bananas and apricots. So salad's a whole different thing, but
There's
I guess the difference
there's a
is in
fruit bowl, there's a salad bowl, then there's fruit salad.
Well, fruit bowls, I guess the objects are whole, and in a salad bowl, it's they've been broken down. And
I was trying to
deconstructed.
equate it to pushing my fruit bowl up against someone.
Oh, well, that is
but I said
appropriate.
salad bowl, so that's
Maybe
the left.
if your
that's
cock
when-
was
that's-
cut into pieces.
Yeah.
That's
then
when you
that
pull
seems
your
a
butt
little
apart on the
uncomfortable.
window. We should probably wrap this
We
up.
might get the fuck out of here. All right, let's move on with the picks. Drinking time.
Budweiser.
Brett's in town. I'll drink a little mead
Ooh, shit.
and probably Fireball
Oh, shit.
and Budweiser
Oh, God.
and probably red wine before the night's out. Because
Hello.
Brett's in town.
Goddamn, yep.
I just finished my Earl Grey tea.
All right.
doing
Good for you,
well.
Captain
Look at
Pickard.
You ever have that fucking black Darjeeling?
No. That sounds
I want
lovely,
to,
though.
just
I want
because
some
that's Al
Darjeeling
Swearingen's
tea.
favorite tea.
Sounds hot.
But isn't that regular tea? Isn't
It is.
Darjeeling and Pico?
I've no fucking
Darjeeling
idea.
is common. It just sounds hot because it's not something common in the U.S.
When you hear Al Swearingen say it, it sounds really cool.
All right. You got to live your life.
Yes.
Okay, so if we're done with the drinks,
Let's
Brett, what are
get
you
done
drinking?
with
Brett's
Bud Light.
he's drinking that Bud Light. Good.
Budweiser Blue.
That is the nice thing about the holidays. We get the third of the Triumvirate hanging out with us.
That's when shit starts to get a little fuzzy.
What are you listening to today?
The entire Osmosis album.
Okay, I'm listening to the entire. Well, shit. Actually, how long is this? Oh, I think I reset it. The Elder with Innate Passage, I think, is going to be my listening joy today.
Delicious.
Krista, you listen to anything heavy at all?
Christmas music.
That's heavy. Heavy on the heart. Heavy on the heart and the wallet.
I literally was at Enchantment today, and I was like, fuck, it is time for Christmas music. And I kind of vomited a little and then started singing along. So, you just got to embrace it.
That's what it is. Yeah. Is there a fight card? There is a fight card. We don't
There
care.
it is. I don't give a fuck.
Derek Lewis got scratched, so that was last week.
That was last week. There's someone else fighting this week. I don't care.
This one's even worse.
Yeah.
We do have one coming up.
Next week's pay-per-view.
Yeah.
That we probably won't buy now.
Yeah. No. Well, we'll have to
Unless
take a
we
look.
won't watch that flat Earth believing motherfucker give someone a twist.
Bryce Mitchell.
I'm all right with that.
I don't know that he's not a flat earther, is he?
Yes.
Is
he
he?
wants to go on Joe Rogan's podcast and debate him on it.
He was the one that was on. He was one. He won a fight like peak pandemic, like fucking everybody's wearing masks and shit like that, except for the fighters. They're fighting an empty arena, no nothing, and he gets up there and decides that's the point to go. Hey, and they're doing post-fight interviews even though no one is in the building, no one, And they do, and he wins, and he's like, hey, you got to get them masks off them kids. They can't breathe, and children can't breathe through them masks. And just, and I immediately looked at Brandon because I know that Brandon kind of liked the guy because he put out he got a twister and attempted like 5 other ones in another.
He nearly did 2 in a row in a fight. And it's that move has been done successfully in the male divisions of the sport twice.
Oh.
Yeah, he was the second.
So semi-impressive, but then
But-
he had to just go.
but
and
he's
be
a
He's
dumb.
an idiot. He's an idiot.
But he's a
You
dummy.
know, you just pat them on the head and say, "At least you're pretty."
God, he's not.
No, and he's not. He's from Arkansas.
Oh well, at least he can fight. I don't know. I'm just
He can
trying to
fight.
give him something.
He can fight, but he's just not bright.
Sweetheart, it's fine.
All right. Fuck Bryce
Well,
Mitchell. I can't believe we gave him the
Let's
last
make
bit
like
of
Burt
our show.
Reynolds and get in that canoe and head down the river and call it a day.
Let's go do some mustache rides.
Some shit. I don't know what that is. All right, we're
Liar.
Yeah, you're full of shit.
I'm not talking to Brandon. We're gonna move right along. Hey, 2 weeks, right? We're back.
2 weeks.
Oh,
2
okay.
weeks.
Bye.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Maybe we'll be.
Something
Maybe
like
we
that.
won't.
I don't
Who
know.
knows?
We'll figure it out.
You know,
find out.
it's called chaos.
You leave comments I might get combative, maybe. No, you know what? I'm not going to fucking even talk to you.
I gotta piss.
I'll talk to you
tell
like
you
in
hi.
a couple weeks, maybe. All right.